Hello. Let's say hello to Jambi, everybody. Mekaleka hi, Mekahani. Okay, now are we all either too young or too old for Pee-wee's Playhouse references? Sorry. Oh boy. Already. Topical riffing not working. Hi, everybody. It's good to be here in Burbank. It's good to be here on the West Coast. I moved here from New York last year. And a lot of people who move to LA from New York, they always complain, like, no subway, etc. I really enjoy my life here out in LA. I think it's a lot better, the things that I'm enjoying here. Like, for example, here in LA, I have my own car, which means I always have a place to cry. Which is so great, because in New York, there's no place to cry, and the city's always giving you reasons to. That is why New Yorkers are always in a hurry, because they're all trying to get back to their apartment so they can cry. You see people just elbowing each other in the neck, trying to get on the express train so they can make sure they don't give the city the satisfaction of seeing what it did to them. Have you ever lived in New York? You seem pretty afflicted by that joke.
Oh, my dad grew up in New York.
Okay, well, we both have daddy issues of some sort relating to New York. It was more like New York was my abusive father. Here's an idea. I think this is a business that should be in New York. It should be like every few blocks there's like a building that's like from the outside it looks like one of those peep shows that you see like near Times Square, and it's functionally the same. You go inside, you go into a booth, you put in a $5 bill, and then when the curtain comes up, there's no titty dancer, it's just a room where you can cry in private for 5 minutes. Oh my God, it would replace pizza for the thing they brag about. Like, I don't know if you've ever been in Brooklyn, but the Cry Cafe in Park Slope, mwah! I have a degree, a bachelor's degree in Chinese because my parents are tragically supportive. They loved me so much they hated their own money. So I speak Mandarin Chinese fluently, and it's always interesting to see how Chinese people react to hearing me speak Chinese. I'm not at the funny part yet, but thank you for being so on board. It's cool. I enjoy this. So I went into this Chinese restaurant not too long ago, and I hear the waitstaff all casually speaking to each other in Mandarin. I'm like, sweet, I got this. So I went up right to the cashier, and right off the bat, I was like, hey, 你好，怎么样？请来一份麻婆豆腐. And then the whole waitstaff just got dead silent. Like there was a wave of panic that just washed over everybody. Because think about it, if you had a shitty food service job and you could just take for granted that nobody else could understand you, think of just the shit you would just say unconscious, like, oh fuck, I'm so hungover. I didn't wash my hands before I touched this fried rice. And I wasn't listening in on what they were saying, but I felt like in that moment I was given a power that I should use. Like, I wanted to go to that restaurant's Yelp page and leave a review that was just like, yeah, the food's good, but that busboy's got to take his brother to rehab. Sounds like he has a real problem. Of course, as you may know, there are many different dialects of Chinese, so I can't always speak the same dialect in every restaurant. So, for example, if I go into a Mandarin restaurant, it's 我要一盘牛肉. If I go into a Cantonese restaurant, it's 我要一盘牛肉. If I go into a Panda Express, it's yo quiero una orden de Shanghai. Let's talk about science, guys. Chimpanzees, they're our closest genetic relative. Like 99% genetically similar. I was reading about this other primate that's very close to us, though, bonobos. Has anybody ever read about bonobos?
Bonobos.
Well, whatever. Okay, fine. Tomato, tomato, bonobo, bonobo. They're very much like chimpanzees, but there are a few slight differences. Chimpanzees, they're patriarchal, men are in charge. Bonobos are matriarchal, women are in charge. Chimpanzees, they make war like us. They kill each other. Do you want to know what the primary mode of conflict resolution among bonobos is? Rubbing pussies. I'm not even making that up. They'll say genital on genital contact because textbooks are all written by a bunch of nerds. But literally, that's just what happens if if there's a problem between two different tribes of bonobos, what happens is they just get the two alpha females to meet in the field of battle and then just rub up on their chimp chochas against each other, and then problem solved. It's done. Because who can stay mad after watching two ladies grind some gash? I know I can't. And so watching that, I kept thinking, why couldn't those have been the apes we evolved from? Like, why can't that be our cultural and genetic legacy? Life would be so much different. Like, next time we have problems with Germany, we could just lock Angela Merkel and Hillary Clinton in a room to just scissor it out for a few hours, and then, next thing you know, no more trade sanctions. What I'm saying is we could be standing here right now remembering 9/11 as the day that 11 Saudis got in a plane, flew to New York, and then just angrily touched butts in front of the World Trade Center, and that was it. Bye guys, thanks.